Welcome to Eureka Math. I'm Mr. Shankel. I'm going to be helping you today with Module 1, Lesson 23. Let's get started. Example 1. Suppose that on a Saturday morning you can cut 3 lawns in 5 hours and your friend can cut 5 lawns in 8 hours. Who is cutting lawns at a faster rate? Well, you can see I've got the ratios already created. 3 lawns to 5 hours here. And we're going to create an equivalent ratio that tells me how many lawns that you can cut in 1 hour. And then on the other side, on the right side, I've got 5 lawns in 8 hours, and I'm going to find out how many lawns can be cut in 1 hour. So what we're doing is we're essentially making the race fair, and we're going to see how many lawns can be done in 1 hour, and that'll tell us which one is the faster rate. All right, how do we do that? Well, there's a few ways to think about this. We could say, well, I know that 5 can turn into a 1 by dividing by 5. I could just divide by 5 there. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. And since that's the constant, 3 divided by 5 would be my answer. So I can do 3 divided by 5. Or you can just look at the fraction and do what it says. The fraction tells you to do 3 divided by 5. So that's what we're going to do. That's going to give us a unit rate. That's going to give us the number of lawns in 1 hour. So 3 divided by 5 equals 0.6. So this is going to be 0.6 lawns every 1 hour. That's the unit rate for the first rate, 3 to 5. And we'll do the same thing here. I know now that I can just divide, a simple division, doing what the fraction says. Top number 5, fraction mark means divided by, bottom number is an 8. 5 divided by 8 is 0.625 lawns every 1 hour. Okay, the one that's the biggest, the most amount of lawns in that 1 hour is the winner, and that means this one is just a little bit bigger. And if we think about it in terms of place value, this is 625 thousandths. This one would be 600 thousandths if I put it out to the thousandths place. 600 thousandths is less than 625 thousandths. So the second one is the faster rate. All right, make the race fair. Next, suppose you own a restaurant. You want to do some advertising, so you hire 2 students to deliver takeout menus around town. One student, Darla, delivers 350 menus in 2 hours, and another student, Drew, delivers 510 menus in 3 hours. You promise a $10 bonus to the fastest worker, since time is money in the restaurant business. Who gets the bonus? Well, let's call this over here. We'll say this is Darla's rate over here. And if we look back at Darla's rate, she can deliver 350 menus in 2 hours. So I'm going to put 350 menus in 2 hours, and I want to know how many menus can she deliver in 1 hour. Well, that's a unit rate. Remember, the bottom number is a 1, so that's a unit rate. So I'm just going to do 350 divided by 2. 350 divided by 2 is 175 menus per hour. That is Darla's unit rate. All right, let's check our other worker. That is Drew. And Drew, let's put Drew over here. Drew delivered 510 menus in 3 hours. 510 menus in 3 hours. And we have to find out how many menus Drew can deliver in 1 hour. All right, so if we do that, that's 510 divided by 3, and that is 170 menus in 1 hour. So that is Drew's unit rate. 175 menus in 1 hour is more than 170 menus in an hour. So Darla is the winner, and she gets the $10 bonus. All right, you've got to make the race fair. If you don't make the race fair, it's all guessing. 350 menus in 2 hours. Okay, that's less than 510. But she only did it for 2 hours. Drew had an extra hour, so I think, I don't know. Maybe it's, you see what I mean? Guessing. Don't guess. Make the race fair. Make them both work for 1 hour and find out who does more menus. Okay? Example 3. Which runs faster, a cheetah that can run 60 feet in 4 seconds or a gazelle that can run 100 feet in 8 seconds? Well, I think it's the gazelle. 100 is more than 60. Can't do that. Well, I think it's the cheetah. The cheetah ran 4 seconds, and the gazelle ran 8 seconds. 4 seconds is less than that, so the cheetah must be faster. Can't do that either. We've got to make the race fair. So let's do that. Cheetah is going to be on the left side. The cheetah can run 60 feet in 4 seconds. 60 feet in 4 seconds. What is that in 1 second? How many feet in 1 second? Well, 60 divided by 4 is 15 feet in 1 second. That's the cheetah. All right, let's check the gazelle. The gazelle can run 100 feet in 8 seconds. 100 feet in 8 seconds is how much in 1 second? Well, that's division. 100 divided by 8 equals 12.5 feet in 1 second. This is the gazelle. And now that they're both running for 1 second, the one that goes farther is faster. That is the cheetah. Bad news for the gazelle. All right, next one, number 4. What if the units of time are not the same in the two rates? What will this mean for the unit rates? The secretary in the main office can type 225 words in 3 minutes. 225 words in 3 minutes. Okay, this is the secretary. While the computer teacher can type 105 words in 9 seconds. Okay, so now we've got the computer teacher, the teacher who can type 105 words in 90 seconds. 105 words in 90 seconds. How can we figure out who is the fastest? Well, we have to make the race fair, so we have to make them type for the same amount of time. And right now, they're clearly not. The secretary is typing for 3 minutes. The teacher is typing for 90 seconds. And we have a problem. So they're not the same. In fact, they're not even the same units. I would either have to change minutes into seconds so that I could compare these, or I could change the seconds into minutes, and either way will work. So I'll change the minutes into seconds. So I'm going to do this. I have 3 minutes. Okay, I'm going to multiply so that I cancel the minutes and turn those into seconds. Oops, seconds. And then I just need to know how many seconds are in a minute, and I know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. And then I can cancel out the units, minutes, and 3 times 60 is 180, and the only thing I've left is seconds. So 3 minutes is actually equal to 3 times 60 is 180 seconds. So I'm going to change this 3 minutes into its equivalent, 180 seconds. Okay, now I have both of the units the same. We're both typing for seconds. That's good. But now one's 180 seconds, one's 90 seconds. And I'm gonna have to make the race fair. So I'm gonna find out how many words the secretary can type in 1 second. And that's just a division problem. 225 divided by 180. And that gives me 1.25 words per second. That's the secretary. And then let's find out what the teacher can do. I want to know how many words the teacher can type in 1 second. So again, that's just a division problem. 105 divided by 90 is equal to 1.17 if I round up, 1.1666 repeating, 1.17 words per second. 1.25 is more than 1.17, so the secretary is faster. Okay, all we did there was make sure that our units were the same and then made the race fair. Once we did, we can tell easily that the secretary is faster. All right, that is lesson 23. I hope that helps. I'll see you again next time.